I fucked up gamers. Remember how I had 20 pulls and I was gonna pull on stream. I
There are lots of journalists in the court
shut
of...
the fuck up. I just said fuck it and pulled the second the banners dropped, and I did get my Charlotte, but I accidentally got someone else too. You can see her up there in the corner. But I'll put her in the party. Where is she? She's all the way down here.
Witness my magnificence!
Duh. I accidentally got Farina too. Literally in 15 polls. On 50-50, this bitch came as well. Which is type, I guess. But I didn't really plan on her, so I'm just kind of fucking running around trying to get everything she needs.
Time itself is a science.
I don't even know what's good. I'm probably just gonna give her the pipe. Even though it looks so ugly on her. You know what? She deserves a pipe. That's the most you deserve. Well, it doesn't look that bad actually. It's kind of goofy.
Exactly.
So it fits her. That's so stupid though. I kept talking about how she's such an easy skip and she came anyway. It's all thanks to Charlotte. She was worth it. She's the real star here. She's just as cute as I imagined. I'm so happy I got her.
Hold that pose!
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
She's so sick, dude. I love her so much. I got a nice Favonius Codex out. I think this is good on her. I don't really know. And I hear she's good, but I haven't really seen anything yet. Same with Farina. Supposedly she's fucking insane. But I haven't really looked into it, and even then I'd rather just play and get a feel for her. Shut up! Oh my god, you keep talking! I haven't gotten a feel for her obviously since she's only level 2. And I have some of her mats, thankfully. Even though those were reserved for Charlotte. Where are they? At least if I remember correctly. These are also used by Charlotte. But Farina also uses them, so I don't know which one I'm gonna level up first. I'm gonna be living in these fucking domains for a bit. And it sucks because I have like no artifacts, so I can't even level up many pieces for Farina. Look at all, this is all I have for fodder. And a bunch of locked artifacts that I'm probably never gonna level. Who knows how many great pieces for her I threw away? Or foddered for other 5 stars. But right now, this piece, I knew one day it was gonna come in handy. This is an alright piece, nice 34% or 34 crit value. So this is pretty good. This is level 0, but it could be good if I get a bunch of crit damage. Maybe elemental mastery? I'm not sure. This one, this is just all I have for that. I don't know if I'll level it. This one is pretty alright too. Little flat HP, but it's a lot of HP. And this could be nuts. As long as it doesn't hit a single time into flat attack, this could be nuts, regardless of if it goes crit, energy, or HP. And for weapons, I guess I already said the pipe. Fuck, what does this thing need? Oh, I don't have any of these. What's today? Today's Wednesday. I'll probably just use this, because I doubt any of the 5 stars I have are good on her. Even though they're crit, I don't think the passive little things work. C0, obviously. No talents. No levels. So hopefully she's as good as they say. I mean, I'm sure she is, but it's gonna be quite a while before I have her built. It's even probably longer for Charlotte. Though she is C0, unfortunately. She got C0. And we got... Who was it here? You. Oh, the pull was nut, honestly. It was nuts. It was... Who came first? I think Beto. It was Beto, Farina, then Beto, then Charlotte, I think. So that was 1 5-star and 3 4-stars in fucking 20 pity. But my Beto's C4 now, so that's closer to being able to build her and use her for a nice little Tartaglia taser comp, or whatever it's called. I have no idea what weapon she'd like. I use like 0 Claymore users. But yeah, I feel like even though... Where is she? Oh my lord. I feel like even though she's C0, I still want to build her, because I fucking love her. And she deserves it. She deserves it, she deserves it.
I need to get out more.
Talk to Lovie. Oh. No, I wanna get right into the thing. Okay, cool. No. Okay. Dun-dun-dun-dun. I've kind of already been spoiled on 2 things, but they're kind of things I sorta had a feeling of, even though, like, it still pissed me off, cause like, the fucking dumbass didn't put a fucking spoiler tag. They just fucking said it outright. So that pissed me off, but it's kind of big, but I kind of had a feeling already. I guess it depends, but either way, I think I'll still enjoy it all the same. What team am I running? I'll run you. Who? I can't, dude. Shut the fuck up, bro. I'm not gonna let you fucking join. I don't know why they do that. They see I have Farina in the fucking picture, and they're like, oh, surely he's not using the fucking mats for her, right? Do I have my right bow? Yeah. But, I don't know if they're gonna be like, what all they're gonna show in the Archon quest. But hopefully everything in the trailer they will. Like, I want to see my boy pop off. I want to see my mans. I want to see Skirk in her full disappointing design. I don't think... I fucking hate her design. It is so bland and boring. And she's short and I hate her. But hopefully she has a cool, different form. Because... Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm so close. I'm just so disappointed in it. Especially if you've seen the concept designs. Holy shit, what a fucking letdown the real one is. But alright, all the I think that's all my thoughts on stuff. I mean, hopefully the quest changes my mind. It's not going to change my mind on her design. It's still bad, but hopefully her personality and her story or anything she does hopefully makes me want her more. Because right now she's sitting at an easy skip right now. But alright, all the negativity out of the way. Let's start this shit. I'm excited. I hear it's like 6 hours long, which is daunting because the last one now is 6 hours long. The middle part was fucking horrible. I just hope there's like no downtime shit
This
like that.
place is pretty dead.
Shut the fuck up.
By which I mean, there's nothing to kill.
I just hope it's anywhere as good as the last one was, because the last one was so fucking good. Alright, enough chit chat. Let's start the shit. Let's see my daddy Risley. Some time has passed since the incident in the Fortress of Meripede, and your sentence here is almost finished. I'm still sentenced?
Now for a little rest
What?
after breakfast. This is the life. Wait a sec. Isn't something important supposed to happen today?
Yeah, the ARCHON quest.
Oh, today's our big day! We're supposed to leave the Fortress of Meripede! Come on, we've got to
No.
complete the release procedures now!
I like it here. Masquerade of the Guilty. Talk to the receptionist. Ugh. You brought me all the way here to... Oh, it's only 62 meters away. Down there? Yes. Hello, madam. Why are you so close to here? Shouldn't you be upstairs?
Please, sign here. This document will be effective immediately upon signing, and you two may exit the Fortress of Meripede via the regular channels.
It's been so long since we've been to the surface. Let's hurry up and... Huh?
Oh. The fuck was that?
What's happening? I'm fine, thanks. But I wonder what that tremor was just now.
Let's go ask the Duke.
Why the fuck would he know? Fill out the form first. Which form? You don't know which form you have to fill in. Find someone who does know and then come back. Fine, bitch. So rude.
No time to lose.
Wasn't rude at all, actually, but whatever. Risley, I get to see you so early, my love. We better see Sejuin before we go. And be rude to leave. Oh, there he is. Oh, I didn't get time to stare at him.
Your Grace?
Ah, good to see you two. Is there something you wish to see me about?
No, I just came to look at your pretty face.
Yeah, what was with that earthquake just now?
Ah, that. The tremor didn't originate from the seafloor. In fact, it seems it came from the surface. Over the years of serving as the warden here, I have developed a sense for distinguishing between what occurs on the surface and what occurs underwater. Besides, the seal that Monsieur Neuvillette set in place won't fail so easily.
So the fortress is okay?
If you recall our last incident, if there really were a problem, there would be crowds of inmates in a panic right now.
Huh, you've got a point. Okay, seems we need to get back up to the surface and ask about what happened. By the way, do you know what day it is today?
It's Tuesday.
I believe today is this month's pipe cleaning day.
Ah,
Wait,
he doesn't
seriously?
remember. Actually, today's the day we say goodbye to the fortress. And we say goodbye to you, Risley. I'm sorry. I'll commit another crime and come right back, don't worry.
Ah, yes. Have you completed your release papers?
No.
Yep.
Or yes, I guess.
it's you two.
There she
Are you
is.
leaving now?
Hey, she remembers at
That's
least.
right! Today is our last day in prison. But now that Paimon says that, it doesn't feel like we were confined here. It's actually been pretty nice.
It's almost like we spent no time in here, apart from the quest. A lot of people helped us out.
Oh yeah, Paimon feels fond of this place now.
Imagine they actually
And then be
forced you to
sure
stay
to
in
come
here.
back and visit. I'll miss you.
Aw, cute little sea dream.
If you've signed the release papers, then you're free to go. The guards will escort you out.
You
You're
escort
not going
me.
to see us off?
Right, you asshole.
I knew you'd ask. All right, sure. Let's go.
Yay, sea dream too.
Well, you actually agreed. No worries, you must be busy. Paimon was just joking.
Ah, so you do have a polite side, I see.
Aw, damn.
After being down here for so long, I imagine you must feel like you're lacking companionship. Shall I come along too?
It doesn't hurt for them to come along, though.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll come back to see you. Paimon really likes the cafeteria here. The chefs sure do know how to make good grub.
Since when
I
do you
hope
like
you
the
won't be here
cafe?
as convicts the next time I see you.
We'll
No
do our best to
promises.
stay out of trouble. Well, it seems our work in the Fortress of Meripede is finished. That's the end of another chapter in our journey. And since Nervlev was the one who asked us to come here, we should probably go report to him now. Next up, the Palais Mermonia. You're
Didn't we
going
report
to see
already?
Monsieur Nervulette? Please pass on our kind regards.
I'm sure just your regards will do, no?
I believe it would be the polite thing to do.
You're right. I've heard the Palais has been terribly busy these days. Tell him that I hope he hasn't been overwhelmed by the recent string of troubles.
Complete it? What? No, isn't that the whole point of the fucking... Ah, that's so cool, dude. I love having to do other dog shit quests. I love it. I love when the silent, worthless quest interrupts the main one. I'm gonna skip through it. I don't care. I'm not reading that shit. What, I gotta talk to him again anyway. Didn't he just see us off? Ugh, where the fuck is it? What? Why is it all the way up there? This better be quick. This better be like a one dialogue type of thing. This dickhead again. Uh-huh. I don't care. Hurry up. I've done this before. What? Wasn't this a fucking daily or something? Shut up. Click, 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 click. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Can these NPCs talk any slower? No, yeah, why would we add a skip button? It's only 2023. Who needs a skip button? Our word is the word of God. You can't skip it. Shut up. Like, fuck.
The Palais Mermonia sure is buzzing with activity today.
What the fuck? Why are there two of her voice? Hey!
Oh,
Hey, Sidine.
It's you two. Apologies. Monsieur Neuvillette did say you'd be welcome at any time.
Damn right.
Excuse me. Would you mind helping me take a look at this report?
I'll be right there. Sorry, I've got my hands full here. You can see yourselves in.
Bye, Sidine.
Everyone's so busy. Seems a lot has been happening. Neuvillette!
Hello. You've come at the right time, but you'll have to wait for just a moment, as there are some urgent matters I must tend to first. In the
weren't doing
meantime,
anything.
please, have a seat. If you'd like to have something to drink, let the Melusine outside know.
That's
Wow.
alright, we just ate.
What do we eat?
Very
I
well.
didn't eat anything.
Let's take a break over there while we wait for him to finish his work.
I did drink, though. Some nice water. We're just gonna fucking stare at him
All
while
right.
he works.
That should wrap things up for now.
Are you done with your work?
Yes, sorry to keep you waiting.
No problem.
Today should be the day you were released from the Fortress of Meripede, and it appears that you've managed to complete all the release paperwork.
That's right, and we came here to see you right away.
You and Paimon tell Neville everything that happened since the Primordial Sea incident, and I
A
went to
massive
go fuck
whale.
myself in the ass.
Do you have any idea what that might be?
Judging from your description, that cannot have occurred in any ordinary waters, but rather something like the Primordial Sea. A whale of that size and shape cannot usually be found in the waters of Tevat. Therefore, we can only assume that Child is presently immersed in primordial seawater.
No.
Immersed in primordial seawater? But how? And is he okay?
He might still drown, though.
Most people wouldn't be capable of entering in the first place. I'm not completely sure how he could have gotten there myself.
Something we'd like to ask you about.
Yes? What is it?
What was that tremor we felt earlier?
Ah, right! Paimon felt it too! We asked the Duke and he said it wasn't from underwater, so we figured you might know something about it.
It turns out that I have just received a report about this particular matter. In fact, that's exactly what I was busy with a moment ago. The source of the tremor was here on the surface near Poisson. After the shaking stopped, the water levels in the Poisson area rose at an alarming rate.
The water levels rose? Oh no! What about all the people there?
Oh, is this when they died?
Fortunately, the water levels only rose for
Oh.
a short period of time, and have already returned to normal now. However, I still have a bad feeling about the whole phenomenon. If the change in water levels is connected with the leaking primordial seawater, then the situation in Poisson may be much worse than it appears.
Navia should be in Poisson, right?
Poisson.
We need to go check on her!
Yeah, Spina de Rosula's headquarters is there.
I would also like to go there as
She's
soon as
dead.
possible, but I'm afraid I can't leave just yet. We must immediately formulate disaster prevention plans for the surrounding coastal areas to avoid potential catastrophes. I'll have to ask you two to go to Poisson first.
Poisson.
I'll meet you there to check on the situation once I finish things here.
Sounds like a plan.
There's no time to lose! Let's get going!
What
Please
about our
be careful.
report? Oh wait, we already gave him the report. I'm stupid.
The two of you have my thanks. If you need any help, just let me know.
Okie dokie. Go to Poisson. Just go there and everyone's dead, turned into puddles. No.
No. What happened here?
Oh wait, they're actually dead. All the buildings here seem to be in pretty rough shape now. There's nobody around. Were they all dissolved? No, let's not assume the worst yet. Oh, Navia. She's dead.
Navia should be around here, right? We need to make sure she's still... that means we need to check on her.
Damn. Navia wants hers in shambles right now. Navia. Are you dead?
We haven't seen a single soul all the way here. Oh, this is getting scary.
What will I ever do now?
Look, there's someone on the roof over there.
Just stay put. We're coming up. Watch your balance.
So maybe people did die down here and they just didn't check it?
All right, just hurry.
Because there are victims and people.
I'm not young anymore. How will I survive on my own? My Desiree!
Oh, it's his father. No, I thought it was like her partner or something.
Oh, he looks pretty sad.
My leg! My leg! How could this have happened? It hurts!
Just hang in there. Help is on the way. You can hold my hand if it makes you feel better.
Damn, this place got fucked up. So there just straight up is a very high chance almost everyone here died. Navia! Navia, please. You're telling me, child. Tell me you're okay. Tell me your friends are okay. I forget their names, but I want them to be safe.
Are you okay?
Navia.
You're here.
Yeah.
We heard there was a situation in Poisson, so we came as quickly as we could.
Yes. As you can see, the water level suddenly rose. It caused quite the disturbance, in fact.
Don't you fucking tell me your friends are dead. Don't you tell me those two are dead.
Demoiselle, there was a wounded resident next to a building southeast of here. We've already transported him to safety, but we've run out of medical supplies.
He's wounded? How badly?
He fell, so it's probably a broken leg. He's pretty shaken up. When the water level rose, he desperately climbed up to the roof. Once the water receded and he saw the ground, he became terrified and eventually...
He jumped down then. Find the leader of Squad 1 and tell him to take the wounded resident to see a doctor. He should know where to go.
It's more
Understood.
of an injury than a
I'll
wound.
take over his search and rescue mission in the meantime.
Oh shit, I
All
almost
right.
dropped my water.
You'll be in charge.
Where the fuck are the guys? Tell me they're okay.
I'm sorry. Where were we?
The guys.
The situation in Poisson?
Poisson.
Ah, right. Allow me to explain.
With a cutscene. Give us a cutscene.
A little earlier,
God damn it.
we suddenly heard a loud noise. At first, everyone thought that something might have exploded in the waterways. But before we knew it, water started pouring out from everywhere. The rushing water seemed a little odd, almost like the unique color of primordial seawater. Some people didn't realize the danger and thought it was just ordinary water, leaking from somewhere. Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape.
No!
As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared. They were all dissolved. Those who realized what was
No.
happening started to flee in a panic, desperately trying to get to higher ground. Many were injured in the stampede, and some people fell from significant heights.
You gonna
The
go?
Spina di
Jesus.
Rosula initiated rescue operations as quickly as possible, but there have been a lot of casualties. Fortunately, the water began to recede after some time, and the chaos came to an end. The water that flooded the area contained primordial seawater, so the lower levels of Poisson are still hazardous.
Poisson.
To ensure everyone's safety, I've asked the people there to leave as soon as possible. No one knows if this could happen again. All we can do for now is try our best to help evacuate the residents. We still haven't completed the head count, but we'll have some numbers soon.
How awful. And all of this just came out of nowhere.
It was quite frightening indeed. I only wish that everything that just happened was a bad dream.
Is there any way we can help, Navia?
Thank you for being so willing to help in a moment of crisis like this. You don't know how much it means to me. I really can't express how grateful I am.
No, it's so sad. Wait, we're missing some people, aren't we? A lot of people, Traveler. What do you mean?
Don't say that, Navia. That's what friends are for.
Those two, Meluz and Silver. I swear to God, if you do not tell me that they are safe and sound, I will uninstall right now. You fucking bitch, you better not. You better not.
Demoiselle, we've got a situation here.
Don't interrupt, I need to know what happened.
I'll be right there. Sorry, I need to go for now.
They're fucking dead, god damn it. I hate this fucking
and off
game.
she goes. Seems it might be a while before she can take a break.
Navia walks around talking with many people and organizing various matters. Her decisions are clear and
Okay.
fuck you,
The
man!
wounded are being tended to, and
You're
we
so
finished
annoying.
a preliminary head count. More support has just arrived, so I suppose I finally have a moment to focus on my own matters. Of course, we should remain ready for anything, and continue doing our best to rescue others. I'll be sure to have everyone at the Spina di Rosula ready to render assistance. Traveler, Paimon, would you two accompany me to my father's grave for a moment?
Huh? Right now?
Thank you.
What are we going there for? No! Silver and Meluz are dead. I'm so shitty, dude. Oh, he's a lot closer than I thought. I don't remember him being that close. Oh well. What about you, fucker? Please, friend, stay. It's not the time to go to Poisson. Please come back. And with Spina di Rosula, as you can see, the town suffered flooding recently and it's a total mess. While the waters have receded for now, no one knows what's going to happen. Perhaps you also know the prophecy? Yep. Anyway, the townspeople have already evacuated. No help is needed right now, so you should really get out of here too. You should get out of here. I'm not a Fontanian. I'm safe. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people here, huh?
Well, given the time situation in Poisson, Paimon doesn't think there'd be a ton of people here visiting graves.
Right. That's how things are now. The living are so exhausted that they've no strength to spare any words for the dead.
Navia?
No.
Navia, what's wrong?
What's wrong,
Sorry.
bitch?
I just...
What do you think is wrong? Her friends are
Luce
dead?
and Silver, they won't ever come back here again.
No!
What should I do, Papa?
No!
Huh? What happened to them?
Take a fucking guess, Paimon. Holy shit. It's not that hard.
Everyone agreed on the rescue plan, but still, I was the one who initiated it. They were helping evacuate the residents, but they couldn't leave in time. And they were caught in the seawater.
No. I hope they fucking debate us and
What should we do?
and they actually did make it
I've
out.
known them for so long. And I know they weren't afraid. But I could at least hold a funeral for my father. And I know where he rests. But as for Luce and Silver, they're just gone. I just can't.
No. No.
Everything looks so clean after it rains. Even the gravestones. I didn't expect that you'd enjoy a glass of red wine in front of Master Callus's grave.
I can understand. Besides, the scenery here isn't half bad.
See, it's not just me. I always want to bring something when I visit Papa. Perhaps we might even have a picnic. He wouldn't be angry, would he?
Ah, how could Master ever be upset with you, Demoiselle? Yet the cemetery is the home of those who have passed, is it not? Everyone ends up here sooner or later, no matter who you are.
Buying yourself a plot in advance, are you?
No need yet. But when I do, I hope you'll let me be buried beside Master Callus, Demoiselle.
Hey, stop joking around.
I'm quite serious. That way, it will save us both the trip to see each other whenever you visit your father's grave.
That makes sense. In that case, could I be buried on his other side?
Where the fuck is she gonna
besides
get
you,
buried?
Demoiselle, the two of us could certainly be considered Master's closest companions, no?
Personally, I believe we fill those shoes just fine.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? Seriously. All right. I'll remember your requests. But I'd really prefer not to talk about this stuff. And what do you mean by saving me a trip? I'd make the journey even if I had to visit you two somewhere else.
I'd promised to let them rest in peace here. But here I am breaking that promise. I'm sorry for letting you see me in a mess like this. I don't usually cry, really.
What the fuck? My controller just disconnected for some reason. I missed the last line. I'm sorry for letting you see me in a mess like this. I don't usually cry. What the fuck happened to my controller? Better not do that again.
Paimon doesn't know how to help you feel better. But, well, she understands how you feel.
I'd always thought I could make my wishes come true. But now that I think about it, that never solely relied on me. Many things can only be accomplished with someone else's help. Luce and Silver have helped me so much. But by contrast, I could do nothing for them.
No.
I'm so sorry.
You can spend as much time as you need here, Navia. We'll stay with you.
Thank you. Right now, you don't know how much that means. By the way, you can have a look at this. It's a list of victims from the incident that took place here.
Obena, Khan, Burnett, Giverny, Francine, Karina, Daisy Ray, Joinville,
How are you pronouncing all
Julianne?
these?
Esson, as well as Malus and Silver.
Oh. I'm so shitty, dog. I'm so shitty. Why do they always kill the good ones?
So, everyone else is safe. But still...
It's okay. I know what you're thinking. And you're right. We lost Malus and Silver. But we were able to save more than we anticipated. The overall outcome indicates that the cost was worth it.
No, the fuck it was not.
Right. Don't think that way, Navia. One person might be saved at the expense of another, sure, but that isn't something we should ever consider a trade. Malus and Silver were not the price for saving anyone. They're heroes.
You're right. Thank you, Paimon. What you said just now was pretty amazing, actually. I'll remember your words.
And we just started the fucking quest and I'm already tearing up.
Oh. Really?
For once, yes, Paimon, that was actually good.
Seems you've become more eloquent in the time since we last
Wow! Already? What the fuck?
The knave? What are you doing here?
Holy shit, you're... Oh my lord, I can't wait for you to come out, bro. I'm insta-pulling. Please come as quickly as Farina did. I swear to god, I hate that she's the one who had to come quickly. Also, that makes it 3 in a row where I get an early 5-star. Granted, this one it was at 15 instead of almost immediately after, but... That's 3 times! 3 times! And this time I won the 50-50 instead of losing it.
Is everything going well on your side?
Oh, y'all are working together. Let's go! Let's go!
Yes, my people are carrying out the mission according to your request. All the residents of Poisson have been evacuated,
Poisson.
and we're preparing to relocate them to higher ground.
You are so fine. I'm sorry, I just gotta appreciate you for a moment. See, how do you go from peak female design of Arlecchino? I'm gonna stop talking about Skirk. She's so generic. It's so sad, dude.
As for these supplies, we have everything taken care of. There is no need to worry.
I love her eyes so much. They genuinely just... They put all the effort into her and Ridesley. Those are peak. We will never get good designs like that again. Except for all the other Harbingers, but those don't count. They have to be drippy. Unless you're fucking Wanderer. That idiot has no drip.
Thank you very much.
Wait, do you two know each other?
No, they just met right now, idiot.
We just met recently.
Oh shit, they
right,
did.
Miss Navia?
Usually, I would call this a coincidental encounter. That doesn't quite fit this time. Besides, it never even crossed my mind that a Fatui Harbinger would come looking for me.
Oh, so she knows what she is.
Thanks to the Knave, Spina di Rosula received generous support from the Fatui,
I guess
which
it wasn't
allowed
a
us to
secret.
complete the rescue and evacuation work so quickly.
Mutual aid is essential to fostering positive developments. We were already in the area, in any case, so it was nothing. That said, I must say that you're a lot sharper than you let on. I'm sure you understand what I mean.
I apologize for all the ways in which I tested you previously. We've never worked with a Fatui before, and it's extremely important for us to know who we're working with. My subordinates have reported that Fatui soldiers have been observing water levels and taking head counts in various locations. I hear that they've also prepared a large amount of emergency supplies. I'm quite surprised.
This is nothing to brag about, nor do I intend to. It is simply the way of powerful organizations to act forcefully, whether they are doing good or ill. You've witnessed that firsthand, in any case. As I've told this traveler before, I know of the prophecy, and I intend to prevent the impending disaster. Lending your organization a hand was a natural first step in accomplishing that. As such, do not be troubled by this token of our sincerity. Perhaps one day, you'll also be able to help me in the same way.
Without your help, there would have been many more casualties. I won't forget your kindness.
Furthermore, I sincerely regret what happened to Malus and Silver. I only wish that my people could have arrived a little earlier to prevent this from happening.
Don't say that. You and your subordinates did everything you could. As Paimon said, Malus and Silver didn't choose to sacrifice themselves for any specific person. And they weren't the price paid for others' salvation. They chose to become heroes themselves. I've never liked hearing people put it that way. It's like trying to relieve pain by saying some noble-sounding words. But right now, there's nothing more suitable. They really did become heroes.
You're right. I'm sorry for your loss, Miss Navia. Water is life to Fontaine's people, and it also spells disaster. It's no wonder that people always say that prophecies represent fate. Fortunately, I've never been one for such opinions.
So, you're one who will try to change fate, then?
Of course. That is why I'm going to Hotel Bouffe de Thé. I still have some things to take care of, and the children need my attention. By the way, Traveler, Paimon, one more thing.
Ooh, what is it? She's talking to us.
Alright, then we'll just... Huh? This isn't right. Paimon thought you would ask us to walk with you for a moment so you could tell us something in private.
That is a clever and useful conversation technique, which I do like to use when necessary. But there's no need today. It would not hurt to have Miss Navia listening in. Traveler, I'm sure you remember that I said we could work together when we had the chance.
Yeah, I didn't think it'd be this soon, though.
You and I both know that there may be issues with the Primordial Sea. Previously, it was the Fortress of Meripede's sluice gate, and this time it was the water levels in Poisson. These are both signals.
So the time for jolly cooperation has come.
Indeed. Allow me to share the latest intel I've received from the House of the Hearth's intelligence network with you. During some recent investigations, a child claimed to have discovered some ruins near Poisson. The ruins date back to ancient times, and seem to be worth investigating in many ways. Judging by the dating of the ruins, they may be related to the prophecy and the coming crisis. The situation is becoming more urgent, so any pertinent information will prove extremely precious. My people initially came to prepare for ruin exploration. Unexpectedly, this disaster struck, and at present, we're all busy prioritizing the rescue effort.
So that's why the Fatui were already in Poisson.
I wanted to take the children along, but unfortunately, Linny, Lynette, and Fremine have all been dispatched to higher ground to assist affected residents. Linny told me that outside of the house, the person they trust most is you.
Oh, how sweet.
Which is why I want to give you this task.
Are you sure this will be okay? You trust an outsider like me? You trust I won't kill them?
The House of the Hearth's members see each other as family, but Linny, Lynette, and Fremine said that they also see you as such, even though you are not from the house.
Oh.
I'm sure you already understand how earnest they consider their friendship with you to be.
Oh, that somehow makes Paimon feel kinda happy.
The intel I just shared about the ruins could fetch a high price. But since the children consider you family, It's only natural that I freely share it with you.
Got it! So all we gotta do is go to some ruins, right? We can handle that.
Excuse me, but may I tag along?
No.
You wish to join, Miss No?
But
Oh shit, my
are you sure
bad.
you're up to exploring some ruins? You need to rest.
Well, I'm sad, yes. But I can't just go back and plop myself into a chair by the roadside and do nothing. There's no point in being depressed while we still have a disaster on our hands. As my father's successor, I must live up to the hopes he had in me.
True.
Besides, I'm also doing this for myself. I need something, a distraction, to keep my mind off Malus and Silver.
I'll be strong. She needs company right now. We can be that company if she goes to explore the ruins with us.
Since you put it that way, I have no objections. What do you say, traveler?
I say no. I'm too busy.
All right. The ruins are to the south of Poisson.
Poisson.
Here's the map.
Okay, the three of us will handle it. Come on, let's pack up and get going.
Oh, the misery. They're actually dead. Oh, they're actually dead. Why even continue? Damn, why is it so far? Meow 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 meow.
Everybody stand!
Ah, I didn't have enough. I thought I had my all already.
No time to lose.
This is a domain? Or an actual thing?
No time to lose.
Oh, this would be a good place for Farina. But I don't want to do all that just to walk across water. That thing's sucking it in.
So, are these the ruins the knave was talking about? Whoa, talk about old.
They seem to be pretty ancient, all right.
You're telling me these are only recently discovered?
Let's go in and have a look.
Just be careful.
Shut up, Navia. Domain time. Oh, I didn't read the description. Sure, we'll run this team. Why not? Why not? Need to refill my water. What? Where am I? No secret chests? Oh, this is water. I didn't.
This may turn a little.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Because I didn't have my Benny ult. Down here? Whoa, Jesus fucking Christ. You're telling me, holy shit. I almost fucking died.
Let's light it up!
For the first time, they didn't make it obvious, and I didn't expect it. Or maybe they did, and I wasn't. Because I was looking upwards and forward. Not necessarily at the ground.
This place has also been contaminated by primordial seawater.
Oh no.
Yeah. And a lot of it, too. A Fontanian would most likely dissolve the moment they fell in.
It would be a shame if you tripped and fell.
Right! You can't go down if there's primordial seawater. It's too dangerous, and it won't be any help for you to just stay here. Don't get Paimon wrong. We're not saying you're useless. It's just that...
No, you're right. I can't do anything in this situation. I'll leave this to you.
From the look of things here, maybe there's no way back. What is my throat?
That complicates things. Maybe the only way left is forward.
In that case, do you want to wait for us here?
The water levels here are unstable, and there's a chance the water will rise. So, staying here wouldn't be safe either. I'll go together with you. Perhaps we'll find the exit just up ahead.
There isn't any other option.
All right. Come with us for now then, but please be careful.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, it's a dead end! Let's try climbing over from the side.
Oh.
No time to lose.
Rotten ass vegetables. This kind of looks like fuck, what's it called? The Sangonomiya. I couldn't remember the name for the life of me. What is this, temple? Oh, Jesus Christ!
There's something wrong with this bridge!
Ah! Cutscene? God, fuck! No, oh, is this where she falls off? Oh, I spoke. Navia, please! Navia! So what, she just dies? Cause how the fuck does she get out of that? Well, 07 Navia, she's fucking dead. Now she can join Malus and Silver. Everyone's dead. Oh. What the fuck?
Demoiselle.
Oh, she is dead.
Huh?
Demoiselle, what are you doing here by yourself? Would you be standing here till dark if I hadn't come to get you?
Maybe she just wants some time to herself, Malus.
Hmm? Oh. Was I sleeping?
Yes, it would appear so.
I must be tired.
That's quite possible. However, you were the one that suggested we go out for a walk.
So are they like joined in death or something?
Oh, right. I nearly forgot. It must have slipped my mind when I dozed off. I haven't had a nap today yet. Have I? This is a familiar feeling, yet something's a little strange.
Is something the matter, Demoiselle?
Oh, no. No, I'm fine. I was just trying to recall why we came out for a walk.
Do you remember Mr. Giverny? He'd requested our help before with foreign merchants who had a debt dispute with him, and we'd resolved the matter not long ago.
We were headed to see how things were going with him at the moment.
Ah, right. Yes. I remember now.
Oh, Miss Navia. Ah, Mr. Malus. And Mr. Silver, too. It's good to see all of you.
How have you been?
I've been great. Thanks to your help, those bothersome merchants finally realized that I wasn't the one they were looking for. Why, I wasn't even the guarantor for that person. They were knocking at my door day and night. Even my neighbor, Obina, was getting fed up with them.
Damn, rip Obino.
Sometimes force is required to calm someone down and get them to listen to what you have to say.
That's right. Oh, by the way, Burnett, what was it that you wanted to give to Miss Navia again?
Ah, Burnett died too. I don't remember if Giverny died too. Giverny.
Oh, yes. One moment, I have it right here.
So yeah, we're all just joined in death.
Miss Navia, these are some flower seeds that I prepared. Please take them. They're a very good variety, and they'll become very big and beautiful once they bloom. I don't know what we would have done without your help, so this is a little token of our appreciation. I hope you won't refuse.
Ah, did you cultivate them yourself? Thank you so much. I'll certainly take them. Malus, we do still have some empty flower pots at home, right?
Why, we can have as many pots as you'd like, demoiselle.
Perfect. In that case, we'll swap out some of the decorative plants for some of Mrs. Burnett's flowers.
Very well.
Why'd you pause like that?
Wait. Something seems to be off here. Excuse me, madam. If I'm not mistaken, your name is Burnett, correct?
That's right. Is something wrong?
Your dad.
No, it's nothing. This is the first time we've ever met, but your name seemed familiar to me. I must have heard it when I was discussing things with your husband previously. I've heard this name before. Sometime recently, I'm sure of it. And why are there so few people around here? Where did everyone go?
We must mind the time, demoiselle. We still have important things to attend to today.
Huh? We do? Like what?
Well, now, did you forget?
Miss Navia, here you are. I've been looking for you. Please, come to the Opera House. Your trial is about to begin.
Your trial?
My trial? Wait, why would I need to go to the Opera House?
Yes, she's right, demoiselle. It's just about time now, so we should get going.
Oh? All right then.
Damn, she's dead and going to jail. That's crazy. She has it rough. Fucking jail for dead people, no way.
Look, it's Navia. She's here.
I'm fucking starving, I'm not gonna lie.
And her two attendants are with her. Goodness, everyone's finally here.
God, why are they so loud every time? Like, shut the fuck up.
There sure are a lot of people here to see the trial. And they all seem to be oddly excited about something. I even know some of these people. Karina.
Damn.
Desiree.
Dead.
Joyville.
Dead.
Jolien.
I don't remember.
Essen.
Dead.
Why are so many people here? And why do I have no recollection of this case? And as for the judge... huh? Where's Monsieur Neuvillette?
Please sit in the defendant's seat. Don't worry, Silver and I shall accompany you.
All right. But are you sure you can stand behind me?
Typically, it wouldn't be allowed, but today is an exception.
Hey, what kind of place do they think this is?
Come on. Do they have any idea what they're doing?
Seriously.
The fuck?
Enough with the whispering! Could someone please tell me where Monsieur Neuvillette is? And why I'm standing trial?
My dear Miss Navia, have you not yet realized what you've done? In that case, allow me to explain. As all here
Fucking
know,
skeleton.
you are Master Callus's successor, the head of the Spina di Rosula, someone held in high regard by every soul in Poisson.
Poisson.
After you took over the Spina, you treated all of us just like the late Master Callus had. If anyone in need reached out to you for help, you responded. Not only you, but your butler, your subordinates, nearly everyone in the Spina di Rosula fought for the well-being of those in Poisson.
Poisson.
Wait a moment. Aren't you just proving that I'm a good person?
Yes, correct. Absolutely right. And that is why you stand accused. You have helped so many people get through so many difficulties. You are one with us. We are inseparable. We are one big family. All of us who are from Poisson, inextricably linked. And with you being so important, we couldn't possibly do without you. Therefore, this fair and honorable court shall declare you guilty, and you shall stay here. You will be together with us forever.
What the fuck?
Huh? What are you saying?
What does that even mean?
Everything you have said is correct. I have indeed done a lot for my hometown, and I would be willing to be with you all, but what is the purpose of having me stand here like this? What is there to discuss?
Ah, well, if that's what you think, then I have no further comments.
How wonderful, Miss Navia!
You're prepared to do it by force. The fuck is that evil laugh?
I know all these people. Why are they laughing?
I seem to remember now. Yes, I get it. This trial is...
Is what?
Wait just a moment. This isn't right!
Huh?
Malus?
What was that, Mr. Malus? Our conclusion is very clear and unanimous. Let the court judge her now. She's guilty!
Stay here, Navia! You're one of us!
Demoiselle, don't admit guilt. This trial means to keep you here forever.
I wish to exercise my right to defend Our Lady. Mr. Joinville, you only know of Navia's goodness, but nothing of her utterly independent mind.
She was born a free and independent spirit. She has never been tied down by anything. Indeed, even the death of Master Callus couldn't stop her.
Her actions cannot serve as proof that she identifies herself as part of any group. She merely acted as an individual, extending her hand to help others. Please do not mistake her actions as being otherwise.
Really? As an individual, you say? Don't forget, we are all Fontanians here. This is the nation of justice, the nation of Hydro. Even if Miss Navia only voluntarily rendered her assistance, that doesn't change the fact that her beautiful soul must return to everyone. Water accepts all, blends with all. It will surely accept her kindness. Everything is measured here in the nation of Hydro. and in the end, everyone shall meld together. Thus, when a unanimous opinion emerges, that opinion represents justice. Now, I speak for everyone. Our opinion is consistent. Navia should stay. We and Navia are one.
And you would call this justice? Preposterous. You are merely jealous that Demoiselle still has a chance to exist as an individual. Have you forgotten how much you all once longed to become individuals, to become independent?
Do you mean to defy our justice?
If your justice is flawed, then why should we acknowledge it?
As you said, we can also have our own justice. Silver and I shall defend Demoiselle. And
They're
that
such Giga Chads,
is how
bro.
we will enforce justice.
Ugh, my head.
It's not fair. Why did they die?
Demoiselle.
What is going on outside? Jesus Christ.
My head is spinning. All I can see is stars swirling in front of me. I remember now. Everything that seemed odd from the very beginning. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen, and Mr. Giverny and Mrs. Burnett, who we met earlier. Even Malus and Silver. I don't want to admit it, but they're all dead.
Don't be afraid. And don't admit guilt. We will protect you to the very end.
Absurd! Who are you to say that she cannot be judged? We are the majority, and in the nation of trials, the majority is absolute justice. We
Not really.
are the will of all.
The machine
Don't
is
let
the
them
will.
escape! We shall keep Navia here with us!
Mr. Malus and Mr. Silver, must you be so stubborn? How could the two of you possibly hope to stand against the collective? Do not resist. This judgment is fair and just. Navia belongs to us. After all that happened, she should not be left alone in Poisson.
What are you saying?
No more excuses.
He says we're jealous. Jealous? How could she possibly be an independent individual?
What's with these people?
Who's jealous of her?
She belongs to us.
Miss Navia, she...
Silence.
Oh shit, he's here.
That's...
Sent him back right quick.
Monsieur Neuvillette!
Such commotion is prohibited in the court. The accusations you just presented are nonsense and cannot constitute a proper trial. The court will adjourn for the rest of the day. In this, I shall hear no objections from any unauthorized party.
Our thanks, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Please leave with me, Miss Navia, while there is still time.
But...
That sounds so weird.
Go on
coming
now,
from him.
Demoiselle. This is your only chance to leave this place. What, can't bear to leave us behind or something?
No.
Malus.
My apologies. I couldn't resist making one little joke once I realized that this shall be our last goodbye.
No.
Malus. Silver.
Quickly, you must come now.
Goodbye, Demoiselle.
No, Malus, Silver. No, my babies. No. Why must all the good ones be taken from me? So she dead or not?
No,
What the fuck?
wait! Just a second!
Huh?
Navia?
You're awake.
Oh.
Good.
Where the fuck did you come from?
I must have been dreaming. Malus and Silver were still alive, and they were defending me at some insane trial.
It looks like you're all right.
Did all the sad feelings cause you you to have a nightmare? Paimon could give you a hug.
The ruins you were exploring suffered a cave-in. When I arrived, I found you falling toward the water. You were just about to be dissolved within, but I
What is it?
I think I saw 2 Oceanids protecting you. It was only for a moment, perhaps even a fraction of a second, but they gave me the chance to retrieve you.
Aw, it's so sweet. Even in death, they still protected you. Ah, I'm gonna cry.
Were it not for their intervention, I would not have been able to rescue you before your consciousness dissipated.
Wait, did you say Oceanids? You mean like what happened with Vache?
So people that are dissolved became Oceanids?
Perhaps those 2 Oceanids were the people you saw in your dream.
I always told them that they didn't have to protect me. To think that they'd keep doing so even after death.
Please come with me.
Oh, the misery.
Neverlet, are you okay?
Oh, I am quite all right. Perhaps there's something we could chat about?
What? Like small talk? What do you...
Why do you look so stiff all of a sudden? Oh, Paimon knows. You're the type who feels awkward when there's nothing to talk about, right?
I merely thought that we should give Navia some time to herself.
Not too much time, though, otherwise she'll jump into the water herself.
Huh? Why didn't you just say so then? Don't you think it's even more awkward to call us over like this and then have nothing to talk about?
I suppose so.
Sijuin sends her regards.
Ah, Sijuin. I hope all is well with her these days. Her work in the fortress of Meropide has not been too much for her, has it?
No way, don't worry. She's doing fine down there. She's an amazing head nurse.
I see. Well, that is good. I have always worried that Sijuin would need a lot of time to understand the world of humanity, just as I have.
Oh, and the Duke also says hi. Even though Sijuin made him do that. He hopes that you haven't been overwhelmed by all that's happened lately.
Thank you. I have indeed been busy lately, and I also hope that everything is going well in the fortress of Meropide.
He still doesn't know what to talk about. Let's chat about something else then. So, Neverlet, you're probably quite the swimmer, huh?
What is this conversation we're having? Can we just move on?
Yes, of course.
This isn't going anywhere. Let's try something else. How did you find these ruins? Did the knave tell you?
Yeah, why didn't we start with that? What the fuck are you doing here?
Yes, in fact. I had arranged to meet you in Poisson, but when I arrived, I discovered that the Fatui were helping the residents evacuate. They had even transported a large quantity of supplies to the area. Amid my astonishment, I ran into the knave, and we had a chat. She informed me that she had asked you to investigate the ancient ruins here.
Yeah, we originally planned to meet up with you, but we thought you might still be busy with all those official documents. We didn't think exploring the ruins would take very long, and who would have thought you'd wrap things up so quickly?
Navia can get back on her feet. I'm tired as fuck, dude. This is gonna be a long 6 hours.
I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting like that. I'm feeling much better now. I guess we should get going again. Will you come with us, Monsieur Neuvillette?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind my company.
All right! Another one joins the party! Let's get going then!
Into the wind. Clouds high.
This way through the...
I'm going in! And...
Chest?
Oh no, another unstable
Wow,
path.
Jesus
Watch
Christ.
your step.
Run! Oh shit! No! Why are there no railings? This is a serious safety issue.
Yep.
Oh, come on, even the wood. Oh, hurry up, hurry up.
Watch out! There are rocks falling over here!
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
I love doing that. More broken stairs. This is some Tomb Raider ass shit.
Seems we're almost at the top. Keep it up!
Oh shit, more rocks.
Yeah. Roll. Everybody stand!
Shouldn't let your guard down. One with nature.
I'm starving, holy.
No time to lose.
Looks like we've reached the end.
This is the place. There should not be any other hidden spaces in the vicinity.
How do you know?
The path sure had some twists and turns, but it turns out that this place isn't actually that big.
Seems to be something on that wall. Oh, murals.
Stone
Hey, it's Farina.
Slates. It seems like they were put here as an offering. Could we take them down and have a look?
Take what down?
Perhaps we should just leave them be for now.
There are 4 locations in total, but only 3 stone slates. The slate that should be in the first empty spot is missing.
The surrounding walls also show signs of damage.
There's something written below. Let Paimon see. Reason dictates that this nation be destroyed. I shall record the history of its future here in its past. Say what?
It feels like someone left these slates and these words here for a purpose. But does he mean that Fontaine should be destroyed?
That would fit the circumstances dictated by the prophecy, yes. Indeed, the slate's contents correspond to it. Take the second slate, for example.
There's a person kneeling here. She seems so dedicated. And there's a whole bunch of other people behind her doing the same. She's facing this... what is this? Some kind of island in the sky?
The Jade Chamber or something?
Is that Lady Farina in the third image? Did the Hydro Archon fall into the water?
And is that a ring of people around her?
Yeah.
Paimon doesn't quite get it. Are they all in the water?
He's
The fourth
sacrificing her.
image. I know this one. This exactly matches the content of the prophecy.
The
Damn, they
people
got
will
her
all be
down to the
dissolved
outfit and
into the
everything.
waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne.
What about you? You gonna be there or you gonna be dead? What kind of bullshit is this? What'd you just do?
More information should be hidden in these slates, but I fear I cannot easily uncover it, most likely due to us missing the first slate. I am very sorry.
Don't blame yourself, Monsieur Neuvillette. Deciphering ancient stone slates isn't one of your duties.
Ooh, Paimon's getting the chills just looking at these slates. This says that it's the history of the future, right? That means the prophecy's sure to come true.
I really hope it doesn't mean that.
Still, Paimon feels like these images are kind of weird when you look at them together.
The issue is the order of the third and fourth images.
That's right! If the images are in chronological order, shouldn't the fourth, the waters drowning Fontaine, come before the third, where the Hydro Archon herself falls into the water?
And yet the order is reversed here.
Second image is also quite concerning. What sin are the people in the images confessing to?
If we go by timing, Lady Farina only emerges in the third image. That means that the person in the second image might be the previous Hydro Archon.
Egeria, then. I had never met her, but her appearance here does match the records. The previous Archon kneeling before the floating island in the skies, as if confessing a sin.
Did she herself commit that sin? And if not, why would she be in such a posture? Also, I'm still wondering why these ancient stone slates are here at all. Judging from their contents, could this place be the origin of the prophecy? Does that mean that someone, or some people, once saw these slates?
But who would have created these slates and left these words here?
It seems that any further clues will have to come from Farina.
In that case, there's no time to lose. There's nothing else to be gained here, so let's head back first.
Yeah, we'd better get somewhere safe for now.
Honestly, who created the slates doesn't matter now. The real question is whether things will truly play out as the prophecy foretells or not. I ain't gonna lie, gamers. I might take a little food break because I'm starving. And I can't do another 5 hours while starving. And I don't want to eat while on the mic. So after I get out here, I'm just gonna go eat something real quick. Hopefully just like 5-10 minutes max. We're gonna go interrogate the Archon.
Let's split up here. I'm going to check on what's happening with the Spina. You know how it is. There's some things you just need to be there for yourself.
You still have energy for that, Navia? Paimon's already beat.
Just head back to the Fleuve Cendre and have a rest then. Thanks for keeping me company all this time.
I'll depart as well. Thanks for your hard work today. Rest well, everyone. Traveler, I will go talk to Farina tomorrow morning to ask about the stone slates. I'm sure that you're concerned about this matter as well. If you have time, drop by my office. I will share the results of our discussion with you.
Okie dokie.
Are you really gonna talk to her about this directly? Will that be a problem? Paimon's getting a little scared now that it's come to this.
She has long been harboring secrets and will not give them up easily, which makes it all the more my duty to ensure that she understands the present situation.
Ooh. I hope I get to see that.
Alright, we'll leave it in your hands then. You're probably the best person to talk to her anyway.
I will be carefully considering my words tonight.
Traveler, Paimon, our safe house at the Fleuve Cendre is always open to you, as ever. So please don't think you're an imposition. All right. I'll be on my way then.
Navi and Nivola about to party, you and Paimon head to the Spinadero Zula base at Fleuve Cendre.
We're finally back!
Hey, you're not dead.
Welcome back. We've got a special menu prepared for you two tonight.
Yay! And there's good food too! Navi, no, the boss is the best. Ooh, desserts! Nice, these are all Paimon's! Paimon's already starting to forget what happened today.
Oh shit. Is that a certain fat-ass astrologist?
Oh, that voice. Is that who I think it is?
Oh shit, hide.
Huh?
She's gonna beg for money.
It's you two. What are you doing in Fontaine?
What do you mean? What are you doing here? You literally call me the Traveler. Mona?
Seriously, nobody just uses a scry glass whenever they've got time to just see who they'll meet on the road.
Still, we didn't expect to see you here. Wait, you're not a Fontanian, are you, Mona?
Well, I have some business to attend to here, so I booked a hotel in the city. I was just out for a stroll when I bumped into you. Quite
damn those
unexpectedly,
thighs.
if I might add. Why did you think I was from Fontaine, though? Is that because Magistus doesn't sound much like a Mondstadter surname?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Well, I used to have my own surname, which was, well, some other thing. Either way, the old hag told me when she took me as her disciple that the first step to being a great astrologist's pupil was to change that name. There was nothing for it, really. She really is amazing at astrology, so I changed my name to what it is now according to her wishes. To my surprise, however, Magistus is not the name of some ancient house or clan.
It isn't?
Nope. Although it is used by us in place of surnames, it generally just means great.
Wow!
Mona Great.
Imagine including a boast in your name. Wait, are you gonna have to put that into your genealogy as well?
I reckon so. In any case, I'd give my disciple a name like this as well, if I were to take one. Astromancer Barbeloth Trismegistus.
I hate that name. Astromancer Barbeloth Trismegistus. So triple great.
Whoa, that's a long one. Does it also mean great or something?
My name means Mona the Great Astrologist. As for the old hag, hers is, in plain speech, the thrice as great Scholar of the Stars. Just take it as a title specific to astrologists.
Thrice as great? That's so petty.
I know, right? That's just how she is. She used to call herself Magistus, actually, but when she took me in, she changed her name to Trismegistus.
Talk about excessive.
Magistus is thus the calling card of our school, so to speak, which makes it about the same as a surname. It's all right if you don't get it. You can look into it further should you need to study astrology more deeply.
I'm good. How about triple strength traveler?
That sounds terrible!
Now fuck you, bitch.
But anyway, you're not Fontanian, are you, Mona? You're from Mondstadt, right?
Well, I was born in Mondstadt, yes. My parents migrated to Dorman Port, and I traveled with the old hag for a while, after which I settled down in Mondstadt City.
Oh, that's a good thing then. At least we know you won't be dissolved by Fontaine's waters.
So all it takes is just being born here? It's not genetics? You can come from like a long line of Liyue people and just step over into Fontaine, be born, and you're fucked.
Speaking of that, I'm sure you're aware that a bunch of things have happened here in Fontaine, right? I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks strange all the same. There's something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean.
Oh, when she said this, I thought she was talking to Navia. Did you come to Fontaine because of the prophecy?
That was the main reason, yes. Just a while back, the Steambird invited me to take part in a panel and speak about the circulation of the prophecy as an astrologist.
Oh, yeah.
The invitation was sent quite early on. I don't think anyone expected Fontaine to be in this much trouble.
What do you make of that prophecy, Mona? Just tell us what you think as an astrologist. Your word would go a long way to make things more certain and less scary.
What I can tell you is that I'm an astrologist, and that this prophecy concerns the fate of Fontaine, even that of all Tevat. Ascertaining this is akin to reading the fortune of the whole world. I'm afraid that this is not something that just anyone can do. If I could do it, you would no longer call me an astrologist, but a visionary. But on the flip side, the prophecy is so huge and powerful that it must surely come from a powerful visionary. Its contents involve the fate of the world. Disregarding it would be a mistake.
A visionary? Sounds really powerful and all, but does such a person really exist?
Of course. The old hag could do it, and I'd bet there are others amongst those Hexenzirkel colleagues of hers who could do something similar.
I need to ascertain the accuracy of the prophecy. Could you help me get in touch with your master? Do we get to meet her master?
Huh? Are you sure?
Yes.
All right, I'll help you. It isn't often that I see you with such a serious look on your face. I'll tell you once I hear back from her.
Thanks, Mona. You're amazing as always.
Oh, well, this is something only I can do after all. So yes, your praises are quite welcome.
That's the greatest of astrologists for you! Of all the people we know, you know the star's the best!
Indeed, indeed. That's the spirit.
Oh, sorry. I came to see what all the commotion was about. If there's anything you need, do not hesitate to inform the Spina di Rosula.
The commotion is going on for like 20 minutes. What took you so long?
Oh, whoops. Guess we were getting a little too carried away there. Well, I'll go tend to my own business now. If I receive any news, I'll be sure to come find you two again.
And there she goes, quick as rushing water. And here we are with the Spina guy giving us suspicious looks. If Paimon hadn't spoken for you, it'd be you getting all the weird looks.
Who told you to speak for me? The dumbass devs told you to speak for me.
That's more like it.
After the conversation, you decide to get a good night's sleep to replenish your energy.
Good morning. To be honest, Paimon's still feeling kind of sleepy. But it's time to get up, traveler. We agreed to go see Neuvillette, so let's pack it up and get going.
Ah, finally. I'm just gonna chill here with this music. Will be Nahida. I don't think she talks much. Okay, be right back.
You want to outrun the law. You need to know how it works. know how it works.
Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. 2 heads are better than 1.
If you want to outrun the law, you need to know how it works.
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
You want to outrun the law, you need to know how it works.
If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
To outrun the law, you need to know how it works. want to outrun the law. You need to know how it works.
Underground is way more fun than I thought.
Say what you mean. No problems too big to solve.
Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. Two heads are better than one.
If you want to outrun the law, you need to know how it works.
Say what you mean. No problems too big to solve.
If you want to outrun the law, you need to know how it works.
Say what you mean. No problems too big to solve.
If you want to outrun the law, you need to know how it works.
Say what you mean. No problems too big to solve.
If you want to outrun the law, you need to know how it works.
Say what you mean. No problems too big to solve.
If you want to outrun the law, you need to know how it works.
Adventuring underground is way more fun than I thought. What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
If you want to outrun the law, you need to know how it works.
Say what you mean. No problems too big to solve.
If you want to outrun the law, you need to know how it works.
Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. Two heads are better than one.
Say what you mean. No problems too big to solve.
If you want to outrun the law, you need to know how it works.
Say what you mean.
If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
If you want to outrun the law, you need to know how it works.
Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. Two heads are better than one.
To outrun the law, you need to know how it works. You want to outrun the law, you need to know how it works. To outrun the law, you need to know how it works. If you want to outrun the law, you need to know how it works.
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
Just say what you mean. No problem's too big to solve.
If you want to outrun the law, you need to know how it works.
Say what you mean. No problem's too big to solve.
I hath returned. Da 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 da. I ate 2 sandwiches and I brought a water. So I should probably be set. What? What did you just say? Legal advisor. Well, there's any legal service I can provide. Well, I wish I could have become a champion duelist. That's not happening in this life, I reckon. Really. I can't fight like I really can. I'm the type who can knock herself on the head with a sheathed sword. Damn. But if there's a talent I do have, that's searching. As long as the case details are clear, I can quickly find all the relevant legal clauses. Cool. Where am I going? Signor Villet? Signor Villet? Or Monsieur, not Signor. I'm stuck on a stool. Cool. I'm stuck on a stool. And I think it's cool. Oh. I'm playing with one hand right now. Water is so delicious. Neverlet. Where are you? Let's beat the shit out of Farina together. Hi, Sidine. What are you doing?
You're here, finally.
Why? What happened?
Is something wrong?
Monsieur Neurvalette and Lady Farina, they seem to have gotten into a dispute. Please go see for yourself.
Ooh, a fight. I want to see this. Hurry up, Paimon. I don't hear anything.
Like I said, I've already explained everything.
She's a liar. Kill her.
And yet the problem has not been properly solved. There is little space for excuses between us. It is not my intention to offend you, but please, tell me where you stand. You are the Hydro Archon Focalor, are you not?
Are you not?
Look at this. This is a list of the victims from the recent Poisson incident.
Poisson.
You mean... they're all...
We did not arrive in time to avert this disaster. And I will not have it happen again. I will say this once more. You must tell me everything you know. Yesterday, I found 3 stone slates in some ancient ruins near Poisson. Do you know anything about those?
Seriously? You're questioning me like this is a court case now. I don't know anything about that. But you found them in some ancient ruins, you say?
That's correct. Which is why I came to ask you some questions. There should have been 4 slates, but one of them was missing. The other 3 feature different images that seem to correlate to the prophecy.
The prophecy?
The second of these slates depicts the previous Hydro Archon Egeria kneeling before a floating island in the sky, as if confessing something. Do you know nothing of this either?
I don't. I've never seen such slates.
I'll ask you again. Do you really have no information regarding the previous Archon? My deciphering of the slates indicates that the Hydro Archon Egeria once had to confess to, or apologize for, a certain sin. If anyone would know about it, it should be you.
All gods don't have the same secrets, you know. She was herself and I'm me. Is it really so strange that I know nothing?
No. After how long we've known you, it's not strange that you know nothing.
I understand your concerns, but I'm sorry. I just don't have anything to tell you.
He knows you're lying, you bitch.
Forgive me for saying this now, Lady Farina, but I have long known of your various secret investigations into certain matters. There are several indications that you have been investigating the prophecy on the sly. This is not strange in itself, considering that you are the Hydro Archon. But it is strange that you should also claim to not know any of Egeria's secrets, as well as do nothing following your inquiries. You have never been as superficial as you have presented yourself to be, nor are you a fool. And yet, your behavior is very inconsistent.
So you've been watching me all this time, have you? I didn't think you were that type.
Really? You didn't think he was the type to watch you?
You...
Well, since you know about my secret investigations, then you should know I'm actually working to take care of it. There's no point questioning or suspecting me. You're the Eudix, but you're still my subordinate. You should be following my lead.
It's not a very good lead.
You're Archon, and do as I say. Never mind whether you can truly convince yourself to or not. It'll all turn out fine. That's all I have to say. We do not discuss this matter again. Oh, the opera's about to start. Toodles!
I hate this bitch. Clothesliner. Oh shit, slow motion. The bitch didn't even say hi. Fuck you too, Farina.
Did not notice us standing by the door? Wonder what's up with her. She was smiling. Huh. She didn't seem in the mood to care if we were listening in or not.
I assume you've been outside for a while now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you noticed. Seems Farina didn't even realize we were here.
She was in a great panic, though I cannot discern the reason. Our discussion reached impasses time and again, a state of affairs that we cannot allow to continue. Still, I do not understand. Dialogue is the basis for understanding, so why did she keep refusing to engage?
I'm afraid questions alone might not suffice. We need to make her understand how dire the situation actually is.
Everyone in her inner circle has noticed that she is hiding some secret. The issue is her attitude. I fear that she will not reveal anything unless absolutely forced to. We may have to create a situation in which she will have no choice but to speak.
Yeah, let's kill her.
Oh? Like what?
Guillotine.
Normally, people will only reveal the truth when standing trial. Perhaps we must have the Hydro Archon experience just such a scenario.
But Farina's seen so many trials, and she's really good at dodging questions. How do we make sure that she won't just slip away at the first chance she gets?
We will need to consider this thoroughly, join forces with various parties, and then do what we can. If at all possible, I would prefer to recuse myself from this affair, but we must prevent the prophecy from coming to pass. This may be cruel to her, but all Fontaine is in crisis. The information a god possesses is too precious, and so we must take a chance on this.
In that case, we'll need help.
But who will lend us their aid to do such a thing?
Arlecchino. Or the kids. A few days later on a boat somewhere in quiet Poisson. Poisson. Are you gonna finish that Poisson? Knock yourself out, kid. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, the loading screens.
Well, that's everyone, huh?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Speaking of which, it was pretty smart of you to think of hiding here.
Poisson was just involved in a disaster, so it's presently devoid of people. That naturally makes it the best choice.
And here you are drinking tea like it's the most natural thing in the world, huh?
That's what families should do. Sit and enjoy a leisurely time together.
It's nice to enjoy tea here, you know? Care for a cup?
Fuck no. Where's Fremine?
Lend me your ears, everyone. Or perhaps one of you might like to start us off. How about you, friend?
Yeah, how about you, Fremine?
Me? No, I don't think I can.
He's like your little brother. You even got little things hanging off your hat.
Sir?
I fear that I will cause the mood on this boat to become as somber as it is in court.
Well then, I guess we're lucky we've got a local like me to organize things. Wonderful, the spotlight at last. I guess I'll be facilitating things from here.
That hey, was a Clarence's
here.
Don't you think? Everyone's here.
Oh, you might be right. Anyway, to cut to the chase, our friend here, the Traveler, has brought us together to discuss something. As for what that is, well, let's start by saying that we'll be pooling our efforts together to create a series of traps.
Damn, isn't this conspiracy?
Oh, how intriguing.
Well, it's just an expression, really. One that I just learned from Chlorand, and used on the spot. So, let's invite her to explain in detail. A round of applause, please.
Woo!
Huh? Didn't you say that you would be facilitating this?
Oh, come now. Your work doesn't involve much public speaking, right? This is a good chance to practice. You might even pick up some fancy oratory tricks to impress your boss with in the future.
I see. And what does my boss say?
He's your boss? I thought what's her name was your boss.
He is glad that you consider him your boss. Do go on.
Aw, cute. Let's go, baby girl.
Do any of you have experience hunting?
Hunting people? Yeah.
Not that I recall.
Fremine and I once used a wooden stick in a basket to catch wild rabbits when we were younger. As for Lynette, oh, right. You were sick that day, weren't you?
I've also gone diving to catch some fish before. Does that count?
I'm afraid not.
Nah.
You may or may not have heard, but Fontaine once played host to a group known as the Marechaussee Hunters.
Oh, that's how they pronounce it, Marechaussee. They named the whole artifact set after him. Marechaussee Hunters. It's not Marechaussee. Fontaine once played host to a group known as Marechaussee Hunters.
Though that was their name, they did not hunt animals, but rather various monsters left behind by the ancient dynasty of King Remus. Today, Fontaine's monster population has already thinned greatly, so the hunters have blended back into society, taking up arms in other lines of work. They even left a unique methodology of hunting in their wake. A trap comprises of the following components: bait, a trigger, and a containment device. Sometimes a lethal implement will also be necessary to deal with the prey. So, if we were to build a trap together, right now, what would you choose to build it with?
A gun.
For me, I would prefer something basket-shaped. Pigeons and rabbits will see the bait and naturally enter the snare. Our line of work requires a deft hand, and we're some of the best in the industry, so you can count on our techniques.
You used some of those techniques while moving the people of Poisson, didn't you?
Poisson.
My subordinates mentioned that you even performed some magic for the bawling children.
Yes, and I even managed to gather some intelligence in the meantime. I'm quite the multitasker if I do say so myself.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm afraid I can't claim that as my strong suit. I prefer more stable methods, like placing bait in the water and waiting for the fish to come within reach. That's the kind of method I would count on.
Calm and steady. Exactly the kind of person who would catch loads of fish.
And I can be their assistant.
With discretion, I'm sure.
I'd probably use some sort of mechanical animal. Papa once bought me some small clockwork squirrels, mice, and such. When placed in the forest, they can attract others of their kind. I remember that you liked those too, didn't you?
Oh, childhood memories.
And that would be a good way to go about it. If they're realistic enough, animals of the same kind will follow them all the way to the trap.
What about you, Monsieur Neuvillette?
I fear I do not have any related experience.
I just blast them with my
That
hose.
makes sense. You usually solve problems directly, without the use of any such tricks. But I do have one more question for you, Monsieur. If we were to create a trap now, how would you design it?
I would like for it to be effective, but bring no harm to the prey. A more gentle trap would be ideal.
Kind, as always. However, our intention doesn't necessarily change the containment device and the type of implement we need. If we wanted to kill the prey in one strike, we would need a powerful implement. However, that also goes for prey that must be captured and safely contained.
Wait, why's that?
Only a hunter who's a true expert at subduing their prey can snare it without harming it. The line that divides life and death is often exceedingly thin.
True.
So, are we going hunting together?
Huh. We hadn't thought of seeing ourselves as hunters. It kinda works, but maybe it's still not the best metaphor.
Is this entire fucking table still low res? It looks so fucking
If our
blurry.
means of capturing and dealing with our prey is to put them on trial, then the hunting
floor,
metaphor
too.
is actually quite accurate. But we shall require much more courage than any hunter to judge a god, a being whose seat is an exalted throne.
Oh, so that's what's going on. Sounds very interesting.
Clarence's hunting metaphor was just that, a metaphor. Will not call this a hunt because that is not what you should do at present. Nor has the relationship between you and Farina reached such a dire stage. What you need is simply the secrets she is keeping. Attempting to take her secrets is an act of sacrilegious disrespect, but must be done to prevent Fontaine from sinking into the waters as foretold in the prophecy. There is neither hunter nor prey, but there must be a trap. That is what you will need. Okie dokie. Yeah, see, the fucking tip hadn't even been loaded in. The entire cutscene. Boop. Where my food?
It's been a tough few days, hasn't it? So much has been happening. Paimon didn't think the meetings would go on for so long, but everyone seemed pretty fired up, huh? Paimon thought they'd be at least a little frightened. Well, Fremine was, now that Paimon thinks about it, but everyone else just looked a little surprised.
You feel more confident after the meetings?
Well, it's hard to say. Paimon doesn't have any experience with this sort of thing. But with you around, Paimon sure will do great. After all, you're the most reliable person in the world, aren't you? Did you just pour some tea? Paimon didn't notice you doing that at all. Then what's that?
Tea.
Paimon's never seen that cup before.
Don't be frightened. I'm just joining you two for tea. I merely refrained from saying anything till now.
What the fuck is that? Who's that? I'm gonna guess... Oh, what's that bitch? Her name was mentioned like twice. I think it's like Chiori or something. That's what I'm guessing. Chiori.
Who's that voice? But there's no one here.
Aw, have you forgotten me already?
Who the fuck are you?
Wait, you are familiar. You're the voice we heard from the sky in Sumeru.
Huh? When?
The voice from the sky, I fear that description is wrong. Though, not completely wrong. You're feeling lost now, just as you were feeling previously. I sensed that confusion and thus came to you. Guiding people is an irresistible hobby of mine, after all.
Who are you and what do you want with us?
Consider me a passerby, just accepting a commission from my friend's disciple on a whim.
Oh! Wait. Are you the friend of Mona's master? Or... It has to be, there's no way. Yeah. Friend's disciple, so this is one of the friends of Mona's master, the enigmatic N of the Hexen Circle. Allow me to ask you, will Fontaine's prophecy come true?
The prophecy. Yes, what has been prophesied will be fulfilled.
Mage
You
N.
review such things as the history of the future.
What? Then is there any way we can stop it?
Nope.
I believe you have witnessed a failed attempt with your own eyes. Can everything in Tevat so easily be changed?
There it is again, fate. Can there really be no exceptions?
Ah, so you've caught on. Just as prophecies are usually only the future as seen from the perspectives of the gods, could things be happening in hidden corners where the gods' gaze does not fall? Are the things that you shall see different from the fate that the gods perceive?
What?
What is she talking about? It all sounds really impressive and important and stuff, but it also sounds kind of scary.
Tea in the teacup is just about gone as well.
I believe that you understand, right? Some things are insignificant, but others you must reach out to change. Ultimately, fate shall serve as your only guide, no matter what will happen in Tevat's future. This was good tea, by the way. Thank you for your hospitality. Well, that'll be all for today.
No, come back, you bitch.
The voice. It's gone.
Mage N. Is this the clue you're leaving for us? Unexpected news leads to a complicated... Fuck. I hate you. When you wake up, someone seems to be outside.
What? I want to hear someone talking. Alright, coming! Hey, it's you who's getting lazy, okay?
Well, I see I've walked in on some lively banter.
Luna!
How have you been these past few days?
Fine, just fine. I went to take part in that Steambird panel. It turned out to be more interesting than I expected. Not all Fontanians are pessimistic about this. One journalist mentioned that sitting around and waiting for the end to come would be wrong, and that they should make their own rescue preparations. I agreed, so we had a brief chat with her.
Did she have pink hair by any chance?
Why, yes! It was Charlotte.
Baby
you
girl.
remember her, right? That
Of course.
daredevil journalist.
My wife.
I'm in full support of her view. Prophecies are very important, but how can people allow their lives to be commandeered by just a few words?
That's right! Paimon's glad to hear something sensible for once.
Ah, yes. About what we had discussed before. I did try, but I'm afraid I couldn't reach the old hag. I'll try again tonight, but I wouldn't get your hopes up. Huh?
Mage N, you tell Mon about your mysterious guest.
Goodness gracious. Are you serious?
I believe she came to pass a message to us.
She said that even the god's gaze has blind spots. Pretty bold if you ask Paimon. Most people would believe the gods to be all-knowing, right?
The Hexen Circle members are certainly anything but ordinary. As for the mage named N, the old hag has mentioned her a few times. She said that N's sense of direction is incredible, and that she loves guiding those who are lost. But I've never met her, and if she were still alive, she'd be... well, suffice it to say that the hag's at least a few hundred now, and N's been around for longer than that.
Whoa. The Hexen Circle sounds like a scary group. But they must really stay in shape to live so long.
Their abilities alone are pretty terrifying. If she came to see you personally, then the problem you're facing must truly be of great importance.
Well, it's not like Paimon could understand anything she said.
Yes, she was quite cryptic, but I suspect she means that there is still a way to turn things around. She didn't say when or what that would be, though, so... perhaps it is something that you cannot know right now.
True, her words are meant... blah. Her words are meant as a helpful hint. When will we realize their value and meaning? Is that the best answer that my question could have gotten?
Traveler, Paimon, are you two alright?
No.
Oh, we're fine. We're just a little down right now. It kind of feels like the end is coming, you know?
I see. I feel that same sense of desperation, too. I guess you could consider me someone who has often witnessed fate. So far as I have seen, it cannot be swayed. But even so, I still hope for, and believe in, miracles. Astrology is eternal and rational, but fate may not be. It is cruel, but it can also be beautiful. Perhaps that's what En was trying to tell you. Not to lose heart, and to believe that what you are seeing playing out before you is not yet set in stone. I did originally think of steering clear of all this, but I couldn't. Even if this is all futile, I still wish to help everyone. If we don't struggle to the last, then how can we face the end when it comes?
Huh. You do have a point.
There I go, talking about astrological principles again. Sorry about that. The moment I start talking about work-related stuff. I need to get going.
Bye-bye.
It was worth trying to comfort you, even if only a little. I believe that you'll help those who are struggling in the same way I did. I suppose that might be why we always seem to meet by coincidence.
We've met like twice. What are you talking about? Get out of here.
Paimon feels kind of moved by what Mona said, but also kind of sad too. Hey, Traveler, Paimon suddenly feels like going outside for a walk. Let's go.
You don't walk, you fucking
Let's walk
float.
around the city, shall we? There's a few spots we always like to walk by.
I'm getting hella tired. I don't know how I'm gonna make it to the end. I am sleepy as fuck.
Huh? Our names are written in this newspaper. What's going on?
Charlotte.
Let Paimon
She's gonna
see.
make an appearance.
The underwater stronghold, the Fortress of Meripede, has continued in its noble autonomy, but that does not mean that others cannot interact with it. My recent attempts to enter the fortress bore little fruit. Huh. Guess Charlotte still hasn't given up on that. Thus, did an Outlander friend become the focus of this report? A blonde adventurer with their white fairy, legends trailing in their wake. It is said that this mysterious traveler once visited the underwater fortress. So while the fortress's interior remains a mystery behind closed doors, do not fear, for the tales of the traveler contain surprises in spades. Journalist Charlotte's biggest scoop yet, the Traveler's Trail, World Walker.
Oh, hell yeah, baby.
Charlotte took so many awesome photos of us and we never even noticed her. She hasn't been able to get a hold of anything at the fortress, so since we're easier to find, she's using us as the subject matter instead?
Sure seems to be the case.
Ugh, seriously? Well, fine. Those headlines and photos do look cool, so Paimon will forgive her this time.
No, she didn't appear. We just read that newspaper without paying for it. We're criminals, run.
We're here! Paimon's hungry. Should we go in and get something to eat?
No Fanta, though. Look for what?
Hey, quick! Look! That's the limited edition only 16 slices a day cake!
Who cares?
It was so delicious the last time we tried it, despite the tense situation we were in. Let's give it another go. Paimon's sure it'll be great.
One slice of cake, please.
Ew, bitch. Sedane.
Someone showed up after all. Oh, wait, you're the one from the Palais Mermonia.
Oh, are you here to buy cake too? It seems Monsieur Nervalette was right. You really can eat.
Wait, did he really say something like that?
That's right. Even he has his own preferences when it comes to food. As for me, I love the cake and coffee here.
Do you come here often?
Usually every day.
Every day?
It's part of my daily schedule, apart from work. I shall have my cake and coffee.
Then what if someone told you one day that this place would be closing soon, and you wouldn't get to eat cake here anymore? What would you think?
But why would
Fucking
it
kill
close?
somebody.
Well, Paimon doesn't know either, but maybe the waters will rise tomorrow. You know, like in the prophecy.
Oh, the prophecy.
Would the Melazines melt?
To be honest, I haven't paid much attention to that. No. Still, even if there'd be no more cake tomorrow, that wouldn't keep me from having some today.
True.
No. It's the same for eating in general. You might not be able to eat tomorrow, but if you can do so today, then you should carry on. That's what people call living, you know.
Huh.
What a weird
Don't
perspective.
be sad. Excuse me, could I have 2 more slices of cake to go?
Nah, bitch, taking it all.
These 2 slices are for you. Sijuin said that this kind of expression you're making is what humans call being sad.
Oh, you know Sijuin?
Are you the one she's friends with?
I sure do. She was born before me, and she sometimes comes to the surface to teach us things about humans. She said that humans are creatures that are saddened easily, yes, and you can only lift their spirits by feeding them delicious food. So please try the cakes here.
I like how she says yes and no sometimes.
I've got
That's
something
adorable.
else to do, so I'll be going now. You two try to stay in a good mood after eating, all right? Bye.
Ah, she's so cute. We gotta protect Sadine. We can't let her die.
And there she goes.
That's not at all what you said, but okay.
Alright, let's dig in. Paimon's sure this cake will be delicious.
Hey, this isn't to go. Jesus Christ. Share a glance of
It's more delicious than last time. And the flavor gets even better with a sip of tea. It sure would be nice if we could come again tomorrow. Sure would be nice if we could always eat delicious food here.
Well, too bad we can't. We're all gonna fucking die tomorrow. Everyone ride. Save yourselves. I'm about to fall asleep in my chair.
Oh, we're near the Seabird office. Let's go look for Charlotte and have a chat.
Charlotte, baby girl.
Wow! If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon! Oh, have you seen the article I wrote about you?
Of course I did, without permission.
Ha! You've got some nerve. You just used us to make some quick mora.
Damn.
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I heard that you were in Poisson some time back,
Poisson.
so I sent you a letter to discuss just that. It appears you didn't receive it, though. It's all right, though. I've set aside the amount intended for you. I've even set the table with some food.
Oh, what a giga chat. I love you, Charlotte.
Really? Oh, you're the best!
You're almost a little too easy to win over, Paimon. If I were a journalist with ulterior motives, you'd be in trouble now, you know.
Oh, Paimon knows you're not like that.
You don't know that.
Still, what brings you here all of a sudden? Were you looking for me?
Hell yeah.
When Mona mentioned you, we thought of coming to see you at work.
I see. It seems you've already bumped into Mona here in Fontaine. So she mentioned me? What did she say?
She said she sucked.
She said that you're a real daredevil of a journalist.
Nice. In which case, can this daredevil journalist dare to request an exclusive interview with the legendary Traveler and Paimon?
No.
Huh? So your article in the paper today doesn't count?
Oh, of course it doesn't. That was more like live photography. What I'd like to do is dive deeper and ask you to talk about the things you've seen and experienced.
You really want to interview me?
Yeah. Are we even qualified enough?
Bitch, why are you asking that? We've saved 4 nations' asses.
Why not? If I say you're worth an interview, then you're worth it. But not right now, of course. I'll need a few days to prepare.
Oh, in that case, we'll just chat when you have the time then?
Oh, so that's a yes? Ooh, splendid! I'll tell the editor-in-chief immediately. I'll have to apply for lighting, a venue, some props, and...
When are we getting Charlotte the Hangout event? I need it now.
Whew, so much to get done done now. Talk to you later.
What about the food? I thought we were having dinner.
Wait, Charlotte, Paimon's still got a question for you.
And what's that?
If, just for example, Fontaine were to be flooded tomorrow, what would you do today?
Huh. That's the prophecy you're talking about, isn't it? I mean, I do hear about it often, but I've never once thought that the day could be tomorrow. If you're seriously asking, then I might try and think of a way to leave Fontaine. Oh, but I'm still a journalist first and foremost. That means I have a duty to be reporting from the scene. And secondly, I wouldn't forsake my homeland that easily.
What are you supposed to do then?
From what I've seen, most people don't know what they'd do should the worst come to pass. In truth, it might be better just to behave like normal rather than worry over such an end. So in all likelihood, I'd probably still be prepping at the office for that interview of ours. I know what you're thinking. That sounds a bit sad, but I've always believed that it's best to do what you enjoy. Just think about it. If this nation really were to be suddenly destroyed tomorrow, but I still successfully finish an exclusive interview with a truly unique person, then the story I would wind up writing would truly be timeless. And then do you know what I'd do? Well, I'd write that story, send it for printing, and use messenger pigeons to get copies out to the various nations as soon as possible. I'm not a dreamer, nor am I a workaholic, but I do love my job, and I'd be proud of leaving such an article behind. I guess you could say that I was born to be a journalist.
Base.
But anyway, that's my answer. And on that note, I'll get back to my preparations.
No, don't leave me. I love you.
So nice. All of a sudden, Paimon actually kinda envies her. Anyway, let's go and take a look at the sea, shall we? The sea breeze and scenery can be a pretty soothing combo, huh? Paimon's been thinking.
What?
If it wasn't Fontaine, but all of Tevat that would be destroyed tomorrow, where would we go and what would we do?
Fuck if I know.
No, Paimon should ask if you could
The
choose.
J Chamber.
What would you like to do?
I drown myself. If I could choose, huh? It's just like Charlotte said, suddenly trying to consider what to do is pointless.
We've always been moving to the next destination, so we haven't spent much time thinking about these kinds of things. We didn't have to either, with us always being on the road and whatnot.
Till the moment comes, I think I'll keep journeying on.
You mean, still traveling?
Yes, cherishing every single moment that I have to look upon this world.
Huh. Wait, isn't that what we've always been doing?
Duh. Adventure goes back and forth between you two two of you as time slips by. As night falls, you return to your accommodations and end the busy day. The next few days are just as calm. Charlotte comes to find you and conducts the interview for the Spina di Rosula safe house. In the Spina di Rosula safe house. At the Cleoves Navi, having finished your business in Poisson, even drops by to take a photo with each two of you. All goes well. I would say it'd be better to just actually do it than just tell us, but with how long it is already, it's better that they just tell us.
Feels like it'll grow mold if you stay here long enough. But it's still better than the Fortress of Mirapede, that's for sure. It's not only damp there, but salty too.
Ah, so the two of you are still here. Wonderful.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh, you're from the Palais Mermonia, aren't you?
Yes, I'm Isadora.
Oh, you're the
Monsieur
bitch.
sent me to look for you two before. I heard that afterward you went to the Fortress of Meropide.
You're the one who needed help with that report. I think. Or, sorry, you under the impression that we might be wanted criminals?
Not at all. I'm well aware that you're friends of his. Actually, I'm here to pass along a message from him.
Let's hear it.
Yes, inside the Opera House. The Maréchaussée Phantom has declared the incident a small-scale riot.
A riot?
Well, that said, I don't personally think it was that serious. Lady Farina was watching a performance at the Opera House, and while she was resting during an intermission, some other audience members suddenly started harassing her.
Damn.
Loudly accusing her of doing nothing about the prophecy crisis. And before she could respond, others started to join in.
Giga Chads, hold that bitch accountable.
The crowd continued to grow, and protests against the Hydro Archon started to break out.
So people have started to put the blame on Farina. Guess they finally found an outlet for the pressure they've been under due to the prophecy.
I agree. People will naturally rely on gods, as is customary. But the moment people feel threatened, gods are also the first to be blamed.
So what happened after that? Is Farina okay?
No, they killed her in hunger.
Seeing that the situation was spiraling out of control and that further argument was pointless, she claimed that she'd gotten tired of this and left in a hurry. The Maréchaussée Phantom had their hands full maintaining order and did not catch where Lady Farina had gone. Only when things had stabilized did we realize that she had gone missing.
Oh.
So, you mean she's still missing?
That's right. The Maréchaussée has dispatched many people to search for her, but we don't have any leads yet. That said, I don't think there's much to worry about. She is a god after all. Even if she were to fall into the hands of rioters, what could ordinary people do to her?
Damn.
Good. Monsieur Nervillet sent me to tell you about the situation, but he didn't say anything else.
Don't worry, this is more than enough to go on. Thanks for keeping us informed.
Ah, is that so? Well, alright then. In that case, you two take care. I'll be heading back to the Palais now.
Well, sounds like we should hurry over to Poisson then.
Sure, caught on
If
quickly.
we know Farina, she won't try to fix things in this situation. Instead, she'll look for a place to wait out the heat.
Damn.
And, as we also know, she may be loud and dramatic, but she doesn't have a heart of stone. When Nervillet was talking to her in the Palais Mermonia, and she heard about Poisson, she couldn't hide her sadness and remorse. It would be hard for her to ignore being accused by the public today. Paimon thinks Farina's probably taken the opportunity to slip away to Poisson and try to relieve the sense of guilt that she's feeling. Huh. Well, what do you think? Paimon knows the answer, of course, but Paimon can do the analysis to back it up, too. Cool, huh?
I see becoming a detective's done you some good. Looks like some detective novels have had an effect on you.
In that case, there's not a moment to lose. Poisson, here we come!
Actually, there is a moment to lose, because... I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to take a break. I just might take a nap. Because I am just feeling way too tired. And I want to have energy when doing this. Also, because I don't know if I might have to go do something in a bit. Also, so I'm able to actually download the VOD and upload it without having to delete shit in my fucking phone, because that'd be annoying. So, who knows when I'll get back on tonight in a few hours, I don't know. But that's it for now. Let's hopefully there's not much longer. Maybe like 3 hours left. We've been streaming for almost 3 hours. So, yeah. See you in the next one. Close up.